Is there nothing you want to say at all?
So sorry, they speak English.
His wife, Emma, did not want to talk about any aspect of the trial when we caught up with her as she left the courtroom this week. The scene when El Chapo's mistress testified, with Emma looking on, was captured by renowned courtroom artist Christine Cornell. Cornell talked with me outside the court this week about that moment.
I sit next to Emma, his wife, and she is just like oh my goodness, what an eyeful. You can't help but double take on this woman. She's just like tied up like a bow. And El Chapo, I'm quite sure he's had something done to his face, because you know how when someone's had a little face work, you don't really see the expressions register. When the man smiles, it's kind of more like a grimace.
And do you see emotion from his wife?
You know, she's a funny one. I mean, I'm quite sure that she's listening intently and all there, but she plays with her hair and looks at her fingernails. And sometimes she smiles a little, and I've seen her look actually very serious. And there was one day when she brought her children to court, and they rolled in a shopping cart with 40 AK-47s. And she saw that roll into the courtroom, she grabbed her children and ran out the door.
El Chapo's wife has been in court almost every day, saying very little to reporters. She is a former beauty queen, born in the United States. Reporters say she's put on a brave face, knowing her husband may spend the rest of his life in prison, dealing with the sordid details of her husband's mistress relationship.
Of course I was drawing Emma. The really fun day was the day when they wore the matching velvet blazers. I think that was to show solidarity.
They both had the same blazers
yes,
on, to show we're a couple.
Yeah, we're the king and the queen, and you're just in your prison garb, babe, you know?
And Cornell said El Chapo's mistress broke down in tears after her testimony.
The day that she first took the stand, it was emotional because she said that this whole thing was confusing to her, that she was testifying against him. And you could hear her crying in the back. When she left the room, they had a mic on her, and she was sobbing. It was the whole courtroom, we were hearing her sobbing.
Because she had to testify against the men she loved or once loved?
She said she was very confused by it because she really thought that they were a team, partners.